Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice math algebra problem, and here we have m square minus n equals to 111 and n square minus m equals to 111, and we find the values of m and n. So here you remember one thing is that our m is not equals to n. It means that our m and n must be the distinct elements or distinct values of m and n. So that here first we call this as equation number 1 and we call this as equation number 2. And now first we subtract equation number 1 by equation number 2, then we get its output in this form: m square minus n square minus m equals to, when we subtract these two values, then you get 0. And now in the next step we simplify the terms, and here we multiply this minus sign on both of the terms, and you get m square minus n square plus m equals to 0. So here we rearrange the terms and we write it as m square minus n square, and here we rewrite this equation as m minus n, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step we just use here the nice square identity in the first factor. So when you use the square identity on here, then we get its output in this form: m minus n times of m plus n, and plus here we have m minus n equals to 0. So if you focus on both of the factors, you see here we have m minus n be the common factor, and we get n plus n and plus 1 equals to 0. So we divide this in two cases. So our first case is we have m minus n equals to 0, and the second case is we have m plus n plus 1 equals to 0. So in the first case you get the value of m equals to n. In the second case you get the value of m plus n equals to minus 1. But in the start of the problem you see here we have m is not equals to n. We find the distinct roots of the given equation. So this case is not possible because our m is not equals to n. So now we just proceed here this case only, and we call this as equation number 3. And in the next step we just take the square on equation number 3 on both of the sides. So after taking the square here, first we again focus on equation number 1 and equation number 2. So here first we subtract these two equations, and now we add these two equations. So here we write, we now add equation number 1 and equation number 2, and this implies that equation number 1 is m square minus n, and equation number 2 is n square minus m equals to 111 plus 111. So here we rearrange the terms and we write it as m square plus n square, and we take common minus from these two terms, and we get m plus n equals to 111 plus 111 equals to 222. So here we use the value of m plus n, and you see here our m plus n equals to minus 1. So we put this value here, and we get m square plus n square minus times of minus 1 equals to 222. So now we simplify the terms and we write it as m square plus n square plus 1 equals to 222. And now we move this plus 1 to the right hand side, and we get m square plus n square equals to 221, and we call this as equation number 4. And in the next step you focus on equation number 3, and we take the square on equation number 3 on both of the sides. So that here we have, this is the equation number 3, and when we take the square on both of the sides of this equation, then you get its output in this way: m plus n whole square equals to minus 1 whole square. So we take the squaring on both of the sides of this equation, and now you open the square identity here, and we get m square plus n square plus 2 times of m into n equals to minus 1 square will be equals to plus 1. And now we use the value of m square plus n square is 221 here. So we put this value here, and you get 221 plus 2 times of m times of n equals to 1. And now we move this 221 in the right hand side, and we obtain 2 times of mn equals to 1 minus 221. So you get 2 times of mn equals to minus 220. And now we divide this 2 on the right hand side, and we get m times of n equals to minus 220 divided by 2. So it is equals to minus 110. So you have m times of n equals to minus 110. And here we move this n to the right hand side, and you get the value of m equals to minus 110 over n. So we call this as equation number 5. And now we put the value of m in equation number 3. So we put this value in equation number 3. So our equation number 3 will be m plus n equals to minus 1. And here we put the value of m in this equation, and you get minus 110 over n plus n equals to minus 1. And now we take the LCM of these two terms, so that we multiply both of the sides by n, and you get minus n times of 110 over n plus n square equals to minus n. So this n is cancelled by this one, and now we rearrange the terms, and you get n square. We move this minus n in the left hand side, it will becomes plus n, and here you get minus 110 equals to 0. So here we make the factors of this equation. So you can easily make the factors of this equation, and the factors are n square plus 11n minus 10n minus 110 equals to 0. So first we take common n from first two terms, and you get n plus 11, and here we take common minus 10, and you get n plus 11 equals to 0. So in the next step, you take common n plus 11 on both of the factors, and you get n plus 11 times of n minus 10 equals to 0. So here we divide this on two cases. So our first case is we write n plus 11 equals to 0, and the second case is we write n minus 10 equals to 0. So here you get the value of n equals to minus 11, and here you get the value of n equals to 10. So now we use this value of n in equation number 5. So we put this value in equation number 5. So here we write equation number 5 will be written in this form: m equals to minus 110 over n. So we put these two values here, and you get m equals to minus 110 over n. So our n is minus 11, and in this case m equals to minus 110 over n is 10. So we simplify these terms, and here you get the value of m equals to 10, and in this case you get the value of m equals to minus 11. So that we have the first pair of solution is mn equals to, so our m is 10 and n is minus 11, and in this case we get mn equals to minus 11 and plus 10. So this is our final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.